Betty White is experiencing her own personal renaissance, fueled by fans who could be her grandchildren. But comedy is timeless, and she gets the joke, as Vicky Maybury discovered when she went on the town with the last of the Golden Girls.
Betty White in Life with Elizabeth.
Life with Elizabeth was an American sitcom which aired in syndication from October 7th, 1953 to September 1st, 1955. The show stars Betty White and Del Moore. Jack Nars was the on-camera announcer and narrator. This was the first primetime starring vehicle for Miss Betty White, and it is evident that this role paved the way for her acting career.
Can you believe that backstabbing slut?
From The Mary Tyler Moore Show to The Golden Girls, being featured on countless talk shows, and making an appearance in one of the best ever Super Bowl ads, White is definitely a force to be reckoned with.
Facebook is a great way to connect with old friends. Well, at my age, if I want to connect with old friends, I need a Ouija board.
During an interview with White, she updated us on her career achievements and future goals.
I've been working steady for 63 years. But everybody says, oh, it's such a renaissance. Maybe I went away and didn't know it. But
Okay, 1, 2. This Golden Girl claims to be a city dweller, but don't let that completely fool you. White is actively involved in the welfare of animals and is just as passionate about them as she is about acting. Growing up, White spent most of her time with her four-footed siblings, and it is no wonder that she's actively involved with the Morris Animal Foundation, as well as an ambassador to the animals of the city of Los Angeles. She also supports the Wildlife Way Station and is a member of...
be working here at the zoo?
oh, growing up, first I wanted to be a forest ranger, and girls couldn't be forest rangers back then. And then I thought, oh, but I want to be a zookeeper. Well, back then, girls weren't zookeepers either. But I wound up a zookeeper.
From 1982 to 1985, Betty was the president at the Morris Animal Foundation, and she still remains a president brethren.
Good boy. Good boy. Well, thank you for coming up here.
In partnership with the Joy to the World Collectibles, Betty endorsed a line of collectible pet ornaments that benefited Morris Animal Foundation.
There's a certain breeding age that it's a very, very serious situation. But we'll find her for you, Billy, I promise.
You're going to find him you're like a matchmaker.
Absolutely.
Like the elephant matchmaker.
Her love and compassion for these animals is truly amazing.
You are pretty adorable, but I bet you know it.
She also supports the Wildlife Way Station and is a board member of Actors and Others for the Animals.
I'm thinking of breeding them.
Although highly involved with the animals when she visits, White still makes time for her fans.
That's a nice.
You're driving through here or you stop and all these people want to take your picture.
Oh,
and
they're all so nice.
They're young enough to be my grandchildren almost.
Oh, well, I'm the old broad on the face of the earth. I'm 88 and a half. And a lot of these people, the kids have grown up with me, and their parents have grown up with me, and their grandparents have grown up with me. I'm a fixture as far as they're concerned, so that's why they kind of feel that we're, close.
This active 91-year-old is not ready to put down her script yet. White is currently working on her latest project, Hot in Cleveland, a sitcom that airs on TV Land.
Victoria's having a senior moment.
Betty White is having anything but a senior moment.
That's not a phone, dear.
We're just singing them off. I mean, this stuff just comes to you, and it's a little bit risque.
I have a bawdy sense of humor. I have to keep my mental editor awake at all times, and sometimes he dozes off.
Anything in showbiz that you want to do that you haven't?
I always have one answer for that question. That's Robert Redford.
You mean you want to star opposite Robert?
That's not necessarily what I meant, but if that's works for you, fine.
Animal activist, comedian, actress, and friend. This is Betty White.